Hey, welcome back to VMN Videos Sam Jack Talks Back, the VMN Videos vlog, episode 3. All right, back to staying consistent. Struggle is real. I mentioned in the last episode how I had some time off from work and I meant to maybe fit in a vlog or two there during the holiday season, but I really made my family a priority, spending time with my wife and daughter, my extended family on my wife's side, my extended family, my mom, my sister, my dad, and everyone else, my brother-in-law, my dad's girlfriend, my sister and Leah and Eric's my niece, their kid, and yeah. So, anyways, explain that, and also want to reiterate: taking that time off as a freelancer is a luxury, because you are always looking for the next gig. You're always looking to fill the holes in your schedule. When you're not working, you don't get paid. It's not a 9 to 5. You have sick days, but it's also kind of like, well, you're calling out all this time. Why should I even hire you, kind of thing. They want you to call out when you're sick, but you end up not really using them. That's kind of the reality of it, right? So anyways, was able to do that, and now I'm back fully recharged. It's just good. I mean, as anyone knows that works a regular job, taking that time off really recharges you to get back. I know it's sometimes sluggish, seeing all the memes online about, oh gosh, I got to get back January 5th, blah, blah, blah. But now being, the swing of it for a week or two, as the rest of the world kind of gets back into it, it feels good to take that time off. And it's important. We haven't taken a true vacation as a family, outside of kind of the normal areas in a while. And we got a little bit during that break, and that was good. Again, back to lists. Love the list. The thing I like about the list too is, again, no shade on, all the organizing and apps and lists you can do online or on your phone or computer or tablet or whatever. But just the physical act of writing something out, I think, does something to the thought process differently than typing it. I don't know, it's just me. It's the tactile hand coordination of doing it. Also, too, just from kind of like, I don't want to say like conspiracy kind of paranoid thing, but like, not everything has to be in the cloud. Not everything has to be online or uploaded or on your hard drive, right? Like, it's nice to have things off the computer, right? That's the same way why we love physical media. And there's a huge resurgence now. You see all the books behind me. Got tons of records, more than I can do with out of frame here. Down here are 2 crates of records they're just like all classical music, and I just kind of picked them up because they were basically given away. And I couldn't even though I don't listen to a ton of classical music, I love classical music, but having 10 or 20 of them, but I think I have hundreds of them that I don't need, right? Anyways, again, rereading notes of the years past has been really helpful about, like, where was my head at? Like, am I still doing this? Why didn't I achieve that goal? Well, probably because I didn't stick with it, right? Or like, oh, wow, that was such an important goal for me 5 years ago, but I've leveled up, and like now I'm at different places. So yeah, I think that's important to read. And again, getting back to the podcast schedule, we're getting that back going. We have, just as a little teaser, musician, singer, Kava Menzies, also a teacher at the OSA, Oakland School for the Arts. We have Beto Lopez of Moon Cricket Films. He's not only a filmmaker, director, but he's also a breakdancer, roller skater, collector, like me, mainly of boomboxes, electronics, kind of like me. He's a gadget head, but he also collects, Transformers and all sorts of like 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s nostalgia. And he's really into matchboxes and Hot Wheels. He has this huge track that he brings out for festivals and street fairs. So check out Moon Cricket Films. We got some other great guests, some that aren't quite confirmed, but other creative people in the space, producers, DJs, filmmakers, that kind of thing, and some people kind of out of that realm. I'm trying to lock down someone I went to high school with, a couple of people I went to high school with actually. One is a diplomat that worked, I think still works in USAID, and so getting her, she's actually the first person I took to prom freshman year, and Morgan Rota. That's not her married name, but that's how I know her. So I'm shouting you out. But I think maybe she's back on and she can't really talk about it because she's in a government contract and it's. But I'm going to follow up with her. And yeah, some other. I want to get my good friend Jonna, who I went to college with, who is an art director. She was the art director for Last Black Man in San Francisco, and a bunch of other great films, and some other people that are filmmakers that I went to college with, and then also someone I was on the football team with, Pete Hansen, who is now coach for the linebacker coach for the Carolina Panthers. Oh man, and defensive linebacker coach, but he coached for the 49ers and I think Denver. I'm going to misquote now. And then he got a start with Jim Harbaugh at Stanford back in 2008. So we've just been chit-chatting. I haven't even mentioned the podcast to him. And there's a DJ producer out of Reno, Nevada that has started this it's like a beats club basically for producers and beat makers in the Reno area, and he's really bringing up the Reno hip hop scene. So that's pretty cool. I go out there sometimes for work, and I just stumbled upon his night he does I think it's the first or second Fridays of the month. This great little bar called the EP Lounge. It's a vinyl bar. Next to it is their cafe during the day, coffee shop, where they have a little record shop in the back. And the bar is a vinyl bar. They're always playing vinyl, so when there's not a DJ or something playing, they just have a hi-fi in the back where they play vinyl. So there's always a DJ or a performance, and he has a beats night there, so it's pretty fire. Got to get my homie Max, Mr. Max Prime, on the podcast, so stay tuned for that. None of it's locked down, but that's kind of the way I roll. But you will see some good podcasts coming up. And if you look back on the playlist now, we got a ton of great episodes. DJ Plattern, we got Caffrey J of Hip Hop for Change, now Hip Hop for the Future, I think it's called. Ryan Nicole and DJ Champagne was another great episode. DJ Bad DJ and Richie Lipton. We got Outrageous Karina, where the video version is lost, so I apologize about that. Just goes by Karina now with an X, who now runs Studio One. So it's actually a great podcast. I got to clip out that show. I mean, that was done like 10 years ago when she was kind of up and coming as a rapper, and now she's a full-on engineer and constantly learning and growing. So she needs to be back on the podcast. Renee Escovedo, musician and nephew to Pete Escovedo, and I believe cousins to Sheila E. He's on the podcast. He did a performance. Beforia, who I'm not even sure they're around, but he was in that band, so they did a performance. Eric Bra, a good friend of mine, a voiceover actor. Aaron Brodkin, who I went to high school with, and does a little TV and film, but or did his own little podcast for a while, and a lot of other great episodes. And if I'm leaving anyone out, please forgive me, because I did not write that in the notes for this episode, just kind of riffing on that one. Yeah, so going to start recording in February. January is a busy month, and then the Super Bowl is coming up here, so I'll be working the first week of February for that. And yeah, there was one more thing I wanted to mention. One more thing I wanted to mention. Oh, yes. And just as from a personal note, you might have noticed that every episode I have a different pair of reading glasses on. So I want anyone else that doesn't need reading glasses for nearsightedness, just farsightedness, which I never understood why it was the opposite. Maybe I'm farsightedness because I can see fine far, but I can't see close. I don't know, whatever. So I need reading glasses, and that's why. So like, I can see myself, but it's just kind of a blur. Actually, I can see myself on the screen fine, but it's better if I have the glasses on for detail. Maybe I look better with the glasses off. I don't know. You tell me. But case in point, see that? See the tape on? These are my good reading glasses, okay? Right now. All the other glasses I've broken so many reading glasses over the past maybe 5 years that I've needed reading glasses. So I wear a chain sometimes to keep them around my neck. I work a lot. I'm not sitting at a desk, so maybe that's why I break them all the time, because I'm working with my hands and I'm carrying stuff and, I'm carrying heavy stuff or whatever. Who knows? But anyone else that has reading glasses, how do you not break them? Like, how do you just keep a pair? I know you might have them in a case, but if I have them in a case, I'm constantly taking them out to read with them. And I'm going from like seeing big things to having to read things up close. Like, for instance, like when I'm using wireless microphones or like audio devices or something, I don't need glasses to see someone and talk to someone right here. But if I need to look at the screen, this little tiny screen that has the frequency number on them and change and do all this fine stuff on this tiny little screen, like I need reading glasses for that. Or if I need to like do a little dial thing where I need like these little tiny, it's like looking at a pill bottle, and I need reading glasses for that kind of stuff. I need glasses to read. I can kind of write notes, my own handwriting, and read them fine without the reading glasses. But basically what I'm getting at is like, if anyone has any tips or tricks for reading glasses, I know a coworker of mine and a friend of mine, shout out GQ, Gary Chiarte, he's farsightedness as well. And so he just wears glasses all the time, but they're progressives, and there's no prescription in 70% of the glasses. And the lower part is the reading part, is 1.5 or 1.2.5 or whatever his thing is. Kind of like bifocals, but with no prescription up top. And so that way he doesn't have to keep putting his glasses on and off. And maybe that's just what I should do. Who knows? But come on. Doesn't it look great without the glasses? And then when I put the glasses on, oh yeah, now you can see all my little wrinkles, and I got big eyes. But maybe that's good. You can see my beautiful hazel eyes, which I always thought I had brown eyes, but as my wife points out, now there's a glare in the glasses, but they are hazel, aren't they? They're kind of a brownish hazel. Anyways, yeah. Tell me how you don't break your reading glasses all the time. I guess that's why they sell 3-packs at the pharmacy. But maybe I need to get a better pair, a more expensive pair, so they don't break. But then I'm afraid that if I do buy the expensive pair, I'll break them easily, and then I just spent $50 for a pair of reading glasses, and I gotta spend another $50. So yeah, put a comment below if you have any tips or any other thing I talked about during this vlog you want to comment on, please. And thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs down if you don't like it. I don't care if you don't like it. That's not for everyone, but I want to know why you don't like it. So maybe I can take that constructive criticism and say, hey, you know what? You're right. I was kind of tripping on that one. Let me tweak it a little bit, or let me explain myself better. Or if you just want to have a healthy discourse about why we disagree, I'm okay with that. But let's keep it civil. Let's keep it nice, right? I mean, I know that there's a lot of stuff on YouTube and social media that is divisive and is designed to sort of trigger people, and that conflict sells, and it's very sensationalized. That's not what I'm about. Like, I'm definitely about having an opinion, but like, I'm about your having your opinion, right? Unless it's hateful or like doesn't make any sense. But I want to know why it doesn't make sense, and I want to know why you think my opinion doesn't make sense, or you don't like it, or whatever. So, thumbs up, thumbs down, put a comment, subscribe to the channel if you want, if you like what I'm doing, and hit that notification bell so you know when new videos come out. Thanks again so much for watching. This has been VMN Videos, Sam Jock Talks Back, episode 3 of the vlog, the VMN video vlog. Thanks again. Peace. By the way, the last episode, I did this sort of peace thing, and this confetti just kind of popped out. I don't know if I fat fingered something on the keyboard, but like I went like this, peace, confetti, and then this confetti popped down, and I had no idea how I did that. So I have to press C here or something. I don't think I can ever repeat that. It's just some magical thing. Right? So who knows? Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Peace.